custom requirement. Okay, you have to try things on your own by putting it on a spreadsheet with different. You have to try sending all the type of scenarios. For suppose if that is blank, so what happens is, yeah, I generally do what I will do is, so if we are working on two fields, what are the possible ways? I will try to put all the possible ways in a spreadsheet. Okay, the input possible ways, and the conditions I am giving it here. I will do like this, and what I will do is I am going to try the conditions with the all the possible ways. So the conditions will return true or false. I will try to pass this true or false conditions to my AND logic or OR logic separately, and later on I will get the exact final result. If that is returning true finally, means the workflow will be fired. Otherwise, not. So yeah, so if you work on that examples which I shared some link to you, that's really good enough. Okay, you can work on any type of other requirements also. The link is having only the standard object validation rules only. You can only create validation rules only on the standard objects. You can try that in your developer editions. Okay. Today let's pick one concept from. So you guys know what is web2 lead and web2 case. That's it, right? Okay, that's important things in case and lead objects. Okay, if you're done with that, let's. For Harsha, I will tell about that because you haven't done with web2 case and web2 lead. I'll share the video to you separately. You can view that. I have logged into the application now. So first of all, let's go to any object. That is, objects are here. I'm opening any one of the object. That is automobile. I have really good idea about page layouts, the related list and stuff. Okay, and I want to talk about such layouts in today's class where we use them. Okay, so coming down to automobile tab. So I don't know where it is available. So vehicle. Just checking whether it's available here or not. Right, it's not here. Anyway, I'm trying to show in a different application that is here. On the trainings, clicking on trainings. See, when I'm clicking on trainings, I am seeing only the training name, that is this. But I don't want this information. Along with this, I want to show a lot of other information like training skill, training cost, and all this stuff, even in the recent trainings also. When I'm clicking on all go, I'm seeing only the training name. I don't want only this information. Along with this, I want some more information on this tab. Okay, because the same requirement which I am trying to do in the previous thing, I'm trying to do it here in this organization, training force organization. For this scenario, what I will do is I am going to my training object. Okay, I'm clicking on this, I'm clicking on view object. Okay, so I'm opening the view object in the new tab. See what happened. This is called quick access menu. When you are in a record, that is this record, it shows the options which are specific to the record. It won't show it edit tab, it won't show edit columns and stuff. Okay, but when you are on the training tab, that's the reason you are showing some different options. View validation rules, you don't see the layout option here. The reason why it is the layout is not specific to the tab, it's specific to the record. See, if I'm clicking on Salesforce record, now if I open the quick access menu, I can see the edit layout option, because this option is dynamic and it depends on the object or on the record. It shows different options. If you are opening the same thing on consultant object, the links are automatically modified to the consultant related stuff, right? Obviously, when you click on the same thing in consultant object, if you click on view fields, it opens the consultant fields, it opens consultant object, it opens validation rules of consultant object, it opens the approval process on the consultant object. You can edit the consultant tab, edit the consultant layout, and import data for consultant if you are doing it on consultant. In this scenario, all these things will apply only for training, right? Okay, good to go. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's recording. So I came to the consultant, training object, that is custom object here. The requirement is today I'm clicking on trainings object, but I'm not seeing the proper data on the training object. When I'm clicking on training object, I want to show all the fields related to important data here. Like a report, I want to see, hey, these are the latest recent 10 records. These are the all trainings with training name, training cost, training fees, and training instructor email, training skill type of information here. I want to show 25 records. I have an option to navigate to next also. Okay, that one I want to show, but yes, I want to do that now. I'm going to the training tab. Sorry, training object in the backend. In the training object in the backend, there is such layouts. There are 6 here. See, on the training tab, if you click on edit, yeah, this is the training name is only the selected option. That's the reason you are not seeing all the fields on the training tab. So in the current scenario, I am selecting active, training skill, instructor email, training start date, training fee, training ID also, and that's it. And created date when the training is created. Training ID, I will pull it up. Active checkbox. I can't put the active checkbox before training name because this is the primary field. Okay, and I want to order this. How to control the order by selecting this up and down. If you want to add the fields, select this and click on this. If you want to remove, select this and click on remove. This is a very simple user interface. Yeah, so training fees, I'm putting it on the top. Training start date is this. Instructor email, I'm putting it here. Clicking on save. Okay, so if you go back to your trainings tab, click on refresh. On the I'm clicking on training tab. See, on the training tab, all the recent trainings, you can see it in this information. I have added this information because there is only one training in my current system. That's the reason I'm showing only this. If I opened recently 5 records, I will show the 5 records here. If I opened around 20 records, it shows all the 10 records, and other 10 records you can see by clicking on next page. Okay, this is for recent trainings. On the training tab, you can control by clicking on the training tab view. By clicking on this, see, I can even show that option to here. I have configured the training tab. This one I have modified. That's the reason you are seeing the same fields on the page. I can even control the buttons also. Right, it's not available there. Clicking on edit. Anyway, there's no special buttons. Okay, that's it. And on the training list view, what is training list view? So there is a default training list view. By clicking on edit, I can set new accept change owner. I can create a new list button. I can create a new button for this list. I can link this button to a VF page. See, I can filter the records by selecting this. I can put the label of the button name, and so what I have to display. So display detail page link or detail page button. I can give it directly here. List button. These are all the options. I can create some new buttons for my training object. So if I am clicking on this button, do I need to create a new window, or I can open the existing record in the same window, or that I can configure here. I can even run some JavaScript, and I can do some actions also on this page. I can link this button to a JavaScript on click function or a URL, some third party URL, and I can also link this button to a page also. This is what I can configure here. There is no page here, that's the reason you are not seeing anything. Okay, anyway, I'm closing this option. This is for creating the new custom buttons or links for training object. Okay, I'm clicking on training object again. I'm going into the search layouts again. Search layouts are the place where I can control the field names what I'm showing on search or lookup dialogues or lookup phone dialogues also. Okay, for suppose, tell me what is the child object of training enrollment. The child object is for training is training enrollment. So when I'm going into the training enrollment, I'll show that option to you guys. Else I'll click on new enrollment. See, or else when I'm clicking on edit, so this is master detail record. Clicking on enrollment, clicking on new. See, when I'm clicking on training object, see what happened here is I'm simply showing the training name. So if I want to select some training name, not only with the training name, but I want to select with the skill and fee also. If there are two trainings for Salesforce, one is of worth $500, the another is worth of $700. Which one I have to pick? I can choose this option directly by searching here. But when I'm searching here, I can only search on the training name, not on the other fields. In that cases, I want to put other records like training skill, training cost, fee, like this information here. In that case, I have to go to the training object. This is called lookup dialog. The dialog which I open now from the training enrollment tab is called lookup dialog. I'm clicking on edit. I'm trying to click on whether it's active or not. Again, I am supposed to choose only the active trainings, not the inactive trainings, because consultants cannot enroll for inactive trainings because which are not active. And I want to even check the show the training fee also on the page, and training skill also, and start date also. That's it. I'm clicking on save. Now what happens? Come to this page, click on one more time. Now I'm opening a new window with these fields. See, training name, active, training fees, skill, and start date. This is called I can control this and search layouts. These are all simple layouts for views. Okay, this is called lookup dialog search layout. On the object I can control. Same options is available for all the other objects also. Okay, come here, the search layouts. Yes, you can see it here. And what about this search results? This is called global search, right? For suppose if your user is searching something about training, that is salesforce.com, from this page, from this global search, this is called global search. I'm clicking on enter. What happens now? My system, see, I'm going to search all the complete system for Salesforce. Okay, now this is the only record which is available here. What happens if there are 5 records with the same training name? I want to see when this is created, when, what is the training fee. Again, the same informations here also, the important informations. In that case, yes, I want to show the information by clicking on custom tab, go to search results, search layouts, click on search results, edit, and I will try to put down the active checkbox or not, instructor email, who is training that, and skill, and start date, and training fees also, and training ID also for search. Okay, right. Click on override the search result column customizations for all users. For suppose if some specific users are setting their own settings for this search, yes, you are going to override that settings also. I'm clicking on save. Now what happens? Just go back to search bar, what you have just now searched it. Click on search again. Now see the data. So which is better? The better thing is this: you are showing the important information when you are searching it. So if there are 4 Salesforce records, I can see different IDs for that, right? I can see different costs, I can see different skills also. Okay, so some guys say Salesforce training and they are not teaching development there. In that case, I will put Salesforce development, Salesforce administration, like that skill in this skill section. This is the actual training name, but inside this is the skill information, what you are teaching in this training. This is the instructor email. This is active training. If there are 5 trainings, out of that there will be only 2 trainings which are active. Out of this 2, I can only choose the cheaper training accordingly, which fits for my budget. So this app is currently built by me for my consultants, for my customers, that is consultancies. See, for me, for my company, okay, consultancies are customers. So the topic what we are discussing now is search layouts. Okay, this is our specific to object level object. So there are different options. You can access this information in multiple levels, but you are trying to show the useful information on all the screens. On the dialog boxes from the child object, on the tab, you are going to configure the appropriate fields. Again, on the search results, global search results, again you can create some custom views also. I'll show that how to create custom views. For suppose when I'm clicking on trainings tab, You know how to add the global search, right? This is the global search. You can search for data here. When you click on setup, there is a separate search that is for searching the setup options. Okay, good to go. Yeah, right. Okay. So today I'm going to talk about the views also, custom views on list views on tabs. Same way, sorry, before going to the list views, I will talk about some more options in the search layouts, lookup dialogues. So this lookup phone dialogues also is a similar way, which is when you are searching for results. Okay, uh, okay, you're going to configure the thing for phone. Okay, for phone search results here. I am going to select the important fields required the same way for lookup training lookup phone dialogues also. But I want to select only very few fields, that is skill and cost. That's it. Click on save, and coming down to um, training list tab, list view. If I'm clicking on edit, these are the new buttons. So this is the training list view. Okay, got it. And search filter fields. So when I'm trying to search the training on fields, right, I can specifically show this information, like training name, active, end date, instructor email. That's it. Start date sometimes. Yeah, start date also, it's important. Now we are done with, so these are the important options. So make sure, for suppose if you think the important fields in this training object is training ID, whether it's active or not, training fees and instructor email and skill and date, start date. Yes, you try to add all these important options in all these such layouts. That's the better option, so that whenever you're trying to search the records in the global search or on the object level, or even at the list view, you're going to see all the options in an order way. If there are 20 records, yes, it shows the 20 records information in the same format.
Okay, Venkat, can
Yeah,
you tell me how did you navigate to this screen?
this screen, yes,
Yeah.
there are two ways actually. For such layouts, I can simply come here. So this is the training object, right? You know how to go to the training object by simply, this is the training tab. Click on this, click on view object. This is one way. Okay, this is one way. And if you are on this also, on this record also, yes, you can access the training tab directly, object directly from here also. This is the other way. And the other way is go to setup, go to setup. This is the main option which is used by most people before quick access menu. I'm going to create in the build section. I'm going to create, expanding this create. I'm clicking on objects. Okay, and I'm clicking on training tab. This also will take to the same screen. Tell me what's the difference between this and this. Everything is same, because everything is training, related to training object only. And you can see the search results from here. See, this is one way of accessing the search results. You can directly click on edit and you can configure it. This is one way. The other way is scroll down. It's after, see, it's here exactly at search layouts. So these are all the options on the objects. So when you are trying to configure the search layouts on the training object, means you are configuring for the training tab. It affects all the training related items on the lookup dialogues, okay, on the search results, on the training tab, training list views, and search filters also. Got it? Good to go? Give me a second. Right. Okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah, good to go.
Yeah. Pankaj,
Yeah.
I got to go now. Some people have come to the house.
So you have to go somewhere?
Yeah, I have to go.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. I can turn off this class. Do you want to go immediately, or can I go ahead and talk about list views for short time, for 15 minutes, or tell me like, but
Uh,
that's okay.
you can turn off the class now. And since I already have the recording classes, I'll listen to it.
No problem. Yeah,
I was wondering, yeah, I'll go through those recording classes.
no problem.
And
Yeah, if you have any issues, just please let me know. The target is I can take extra 3 hours class on these weekends. Uh,
yeah, so we are left with another 4 or 5 classes, right, before we finish admin part.
yeah. So for admin, we have left with around more classes, but as you were very proactive and taking means asking questions really quick and fixing the issues, right? Generally
Mhm.
it won't happen with other people. Generally, if you are 4 or 5 people, some people worry about asking
Yeah,
questions,
that's what
don't
I
ask questions.
am looking at other videos. So admin part we can skip and we can go to developer part directly, maybe on Sunday or something.
Yeah,
So
I can
tomorrow I'll just sit and practice. So tomorrow no need of the class. Maybe on Sunday we can sit for 1 or 2 hours and we can start with developer sessions.
right. Sure, on Monday. So you want to start the developer session from Monday?
Yeah, I think Monday is good.
Right.
So development will start from which topic? Visual Force pages and tags, or is it Apex collections and listing? Where does it start?
I'll start with very basic collections of Apex first. Before that, I'll start with Apex tags. Okay.
Mhm.
Explain all the Apex tags one by one.
Okay.
So later on with
Okay.
Visual Force components, collection types,
Total
field.
total reports and dashboard is admin, right?
Yeah, it's part of administration. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. In case I have any doubts, I'll ask you uh, tomorrow and after tomorrow.
Right.
And once I'm confident, then Monday we can start out with development.
Perfect. Yeah, good to go.
That is better. Okay.